you feel like you can't keep up with the pace that AI is moving at, it's not just you. Even the father of AI himself, Ethan Mollick, who does this for a living, feels like he can't either. I'm gonna give you some resources that will help you keep up and not feel overwhelmed. So make sure you save this and hit follow. Let's get into it. If you're someone who likes reading, I would highly recommend newsletters. There are lots out there, actually like an unbelievably overwhelming amount. So I would always recommend starting with 1 to 2. My favorite is the Rundown AI. And this one is wonderful because it goes through the news and then it also gives use cases, jobs, new tools, and tutorials. It's sent daily and there's different sections that are consistent so you can skim through and find what you want to see very quickly. The next one is the Everyday AI podcast newsletter. And again, Monday through Friday, he sends these. They have news updates, they have recaps, they have cool facts. Which brings me into podcasts. Okay, I don't know why it's cut off, but this is called the Everyday AI Show from Jordan Wilson, who I mentioned newsletter. He does a show every single day, always includes AI updates, and then he also does really cool use case videos. If there's a new model that comes out, he will actually test it live in his live stream every morning on LinkedIn. And then he'll also bring in really cool guests. So highly recommend this one. It is daily. And then if you're looking for a specific use case, like, hey, I want to learn how to use Perplexity, you can search it and guarantee he has a podcast on it. If you're like, okay, great, I can't listen every day, maybe once a week, the Artificial Intelligence Show is your go-to. These two guys are wonderful. They make it so easy to understand. They break down all the news. They're so enthusiastic, and they release a new episode every Tuesday. They're a bit longer. They're about an hour, so sometimes I'll break them up on my walks, but highly, highly recommend this one. They started as a marketing AI podcast, but then realized, okay, this actually is applicable to literally any person in the world. So you could also check out their website. They have tons of resources, Marketing AI Institute and SmarterX. My favorite TikToker to follow is Sabrina. Not only does she break down the news for you, but she is no fluff. All of her videos are like a minute max long. She gets the point across and she has some incredible tutorials and use cases. She literally gives away so much free value. It's awesome. You need to give her a follow on all social networks, but I like TikTok. The OG for LinkedIn news is Connor Grennan. He does these epic infographics. He's always the first one to report about any breaking news. I don't know how he does it. His team must be like on it. But yeah, he does great infographics that are easy for anyone to understand. Give him a follow on LinkedIn. All right, and then my favorite person to follow is Allie Miller on LinkedIn and Instagram, but she is wonderful. Not only does she break down the news in a very timely manner, but she also includes really awesome short-form videos on just practical use cases. She is no BS, she's relatable, and just has such a depth of knowledge on AI and everything in this space. So give her a follow on all platforms, but I like Instagram. I want to get more into X, like Twitter. So if you have anyone that you find is great to follow for news, drop their ats down below and share your favorite AI resources to keep up with the news. I need some new ones on my docket as well.